My good brother. How are you, sir?
Last year, Democratic Republic of Congo authorities invited the East African community to deploy its forces to free the areas in eastern DRC that had been taken by the rebels, especially the M23. The regional bloc agreed to the request and first deployed troops in the violence-plagued eastern DRC in November last year, following the resurgence of the M23 rebel group. It was hoped then that the force would help stabilize the region and restore peace. However, DR Congo President Felix Tshisekedi would later accuse the regional force of cohabiting with the rebels rather than forcing them to lay down arms.
Dans un contexte dominé depuis près de 2 années par l'agression barbare de notre pays, perpétrée par le Rwanda et ses supplétifs terroristes du M23, je salue votre engagement.
2 weeks ago, the East African heads of state sitting in Arusha, Tanzania, announced that the DRC would not renew the mandate of the regional force beyond 8th December 2023.
Nairobi process directed that the CDFs of AC and SADC meet and submit their recommendation on the way forward to the defense ministers for onwards transmission to the summit for consideration.
Now, the East African community forces have started leaving eastern DRC. A first group of around 100 Kenyan soldiers from the regional force, which also includes Ugandan, Burundian and South Sudanese soldiers, left through Goma Airport bound for Nairobi. President Tshisekedi is counting on security forces from the Southern African Development Community, to which the DRC also belongs, to replace the EAC. Despite the withdrawal of the East African Community forces, regional leaders have vowed to restore peace in eastern DRC since the country is now a member of the East African Community.
As East Africans, we will not walk away from the people of eastern DRC. We are going to agree on a methodology with our brothers from SADC on how that whole situation is going to be handled in a manner that respects the wishes of the people of DRC and in a manner that makes sure that there is no vacuum and the situation in DRC is handled in the best way possible to the benefit of the people of DRC.
The development comes at a time when DRC is preparing to hold general elections scheduled for 20th December this year. President Felix Tshisekedi, who has been in power since 2019, is standing for a second 5-year term, with opposition leader Martin Fayulu as his main challenger. Whereas Fayulu has been campaigning in the east, Tshisekedi has maintained his campaigns in the central and western parts of the country. But due to the ongoing fighting against M23, the elections will not be able to take place in 2 territories in eastern DRC's North Kivu province. Daniel Kibet, NTV, Weekend Edition.